Hello everyone, welcome back to another guitar tutorial. It's Kuya Clint, where I teach you guys how to play your favorite songs easily and in detail. So quick disclaimers first, I'm going to be learning this song as close and as accurate to its original audio as possible, as well as teaching this to you guys as simple as possible so that more of you guys will be able to follow. And yeah, that's it. Let's go straight right into it. Okay, so when it comes to the chords that we're going to be using for this song, it's going to be these ones right here. Yep, it's going to be a lot of them, so let's go straight right into it. So all in all, it's going to be the B major 7 chord, it's going to be this one right here. It's going to be the A minor 7 chord with the root note of C. C sharp minor 7 chord. That's going to be the F sharp 7 chord. E major 7 chord. C major 7 chord. G sharp minor 7 chord. That's going to be the F minor 7 flat 5. E minor 7, D sharp minor 7, D minor 7, then lastly it's going to be the F sharp 9 chord. Okay, so when it comes to the plucking pattern that we're going to use for this song, it's going to be this one right here. Allow me to demonstrate, it's going to be like this. Yep. Breaking it down further, what we're going to do first is we're going to be plucking the bass string, which could either be the lower E string or the A string, depending on the root note of the chord that you're playing at the time, along with the D, G, and the B strings all together. Then waiting it out for one count, then slapping your fretboard. Then after that, once again, bass string. That's going to be D, G, and the B strings all together, then slapping your fretboard. So when I say the bass string, it would depend on the root note of the chord that you're playing at the time. So when it comes to chords such as the B major 7 chord, where the root note is going to be on the lower E string, that means that your bass string is going to be on the lower E string. It's going to be lower E string, D, G, and the B strings all together, waiting it out for one count, then slapping it, then bass, D, G, and the B strings all together, then slapping your fretboard. It's going to be. For chords such as the F sharp 9 chord, for example, which uses an A string as its root note, or where the root note of the chord can be found, that means that we're going to be using the A string for our plucking pattern as our bass string. So it's going to be A, D, G, B strings all together, waiting it out for one count, slapping your fretboard, once again A, D, G, B strings, slapping your fretboard, once again A, D, G, once again A, D, G, and the B strings all together, and slapping your fretboard. Yep, it's going to be. Yep, once again. Yep, just like that. And with that said, an entire plucking pattern is going to be worked for 2 whole counts for each chord that you're going to be playing in this song. Okay, so when it comes to the verse sections of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. So first up is going to be the B major 7 chord for 4 counts, which means that we're going to be playing our plucking pattern twice. It's going to be like this, B major 7 chord for 4 counts. And then after that, it's going to be the A minor 7 chord with the root note of C. It's going to be this one right here for 4 counts as well. And the C sharp minor 7 chord for 4 counts. And then the F sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. Then one more time for that chord progression. B major 7. Then this one. Then C sharp minor 7. Then F sharp 7. Then after that, it's going to be the E major 7 chord for 4 counts as well. It's going to be like this. And the C sharp minor 7 chord for 2 counts. And the C major 7 chord for 2 counts as well, which is going to be like this. Once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Love, is there anything more that you need to say? 'Cause when you left me, yeah, you left me so easily. Oh my love, heard you see the world and all it offers you. Just thought I would be there too. Now you're gone, what am I to do with all this empty space without your warm embrace? Okay, so when it comes to the chorus sections of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. Now this one, we're starting it all off with the E major 7 chord for 8 counts, which means that we're going to be doing our plucking pattern 4 times now this time. So once again, E major 7 chord for 8 counts. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and same thing for the B major 7 chord for 4 counts. 3, 4, C sharp minor 7 chord for 4 counts now this time. F sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. Then the B major 7 chord for 4 counts. Yep, pretty straightforward. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. All alone, open up my calendar, get in the zone, work on my routine, so don't you try to call. I won't miss you, no, after all. And lastly, for the instrumental or the bridge section of the song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. So for this one, we're going to be starting it all off with the C sharp minor 7 chord for 4 counts. It's going to be this one right here. F sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. B major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then the G sharp minor 7 chord for 4 counts. Now next up is going to be the F minor 7 flat 5 chord for 1 count. And what we're going to do there is we're just going to be plucking the bass, D, G, and the B strings all together and counting 1 pretty much. Then moving on to the next chord, it's going to be another 1 chord for E minor 7 as well. So it's going to be the F minor 7 flat 5 chord for 1 count, E minor 7 for 1 count. That's going to be the D sharp minor 7 chord for 1 count, then the D minor 7 chord for 1 count as well, then the C sharp minor 7 chord for 2 counts, and the F sharp 9 chord for 4 counts. Yep, so for those 1 count chords, just count in your head something like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and. Yep, pretty simple. And once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. So yeah, this is the end of the guitar tutorial. So thank you guys for watching this far into the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and the notification bell down below so that more of you guys will be able to stay updated for future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well. And I'll try to do that for you. And I'll also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks by way down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, so if you guys would like to watch my other Grentperez guitar tutorials or any other video for that matter, just click these ones right here. It's all good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.